Hi, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the edition, my brother and sister. I am sitting in the sun. It's winter here, so it's hitting nicely in my bedroom. My curtains are open, and I just wanted to just drop this word. You know, most times when we talk about miracles associated with God, that is, we think of these, we want grand gestures, we want big things only, like that leave, like, I don't know, it has to be just the impossible. But, even in the Bible, God has performed miracles, and we talk of stories like the story of Joseph, where God allowed for there to be famine in the land, across the land. And what was miraculous in this instance is that he had forewarned Pharaoh. Yes, the interpretation was by Joseph. And the instruction was that they should save 20% of all the harvest during the good times for them to be able to survive the famine that was going to hit the land. That is God. That is God's move. And had Joseph and Pharaoh, okay, let's go to Pharaoh. Had Pharaoh not appointed the right person, had Pharaoh not taken heed of Joseph's word, we wouldn't talk of that. A whole nation would have died during those times. What am I trying to say here? Today, I did a transaction, and I was just taking time and, praising the Lord. I was talking to my sister, and I said, my sister, I managed to pay this with my own money. I have not borrowed from a single person since the time I started this journey with the Lord. Not one person can come here and say, Tato borrowed money from me. He has sustained me. And how has he sustained me? He hasn't done like, I haven't won the lottery, but I have listened to the promptings of the Holy Spirit. I have paid attention when he sent me dreams to direct me with what seems like small little things. Go do this, go do that. And then later, during the hard times, I'm like, had I not done that, I would be in such a terrible position. So my brothers and sisters, let's just honor obedience. You will be rewarded for your obedience. And the story of Joseph, where nations got to have this one place, be the only place prepared, is the biblical example of the reward that comes out of obedience. The story of Joseph up until the time when he actually gets to be appointed ruler and stuff like that, it was a story of anguish. But he obeyed. Pharaoh obeyed what the Lord said, what God said about keeping 20% of all the harvest. They were able to flourish during the times of hardship. Obey the Lord. Obey the nudges of the Holy Spirit. Obey when he leads you. Even if it seems like a trivial decision, obey, obey, obey. And you will get to see yourself amongst the people, and they will be saying, but how are you able to do this? How are you able to do this? Because God is strategically placing you. God is strategically directing you. God is strategically having you navigate through this thing we call life that is full of so much uncertainty. Anyway, my brother and sister, I hope this word blesses you. Don't think that you only need the big, flamboyant actions of God to be able to recognize His goodness and His grandness and the miracles in your life. Sometimes it takes a small action, obeying that small direction, for you to see the miracle when the time comes and others are there wondering how. People say, how are you able to do this? And you say, it was because I obeyed. I'm rewarded because I obeyed. Be blessed, and have an amazing day.